Well, good morning. It's Wednesday, the 13th of April, and it's time for the Daily LENORMAND card spread reading. And what I've been doing is just checking out that timer that it does switch automatically to the next scene, and it did. So that's cool. So spot on 8 o'clock, going by my computer time. Now, I just noticed that I'm looking through hair there. Oh, God. I did check that it was tidy-ish. Hey, it's what it is, isn't it? Now, I am streaming to my YouTube channel, the Ros Boundy profile and the Ros Boundy page on Facebook, mytimetv.live, and the Body Soul app, all simultaneously. So you can see me on either of those sites or the app, and that's all good. So we've got Rena here already this morning. So good morning, Rena. And I can see that Deirdre's here as well this morning. Bit cool with a cool breeze. You would have seen it is a bit cool with a very cool breeze here too from that opening slide scene that's showing out the front window out my front yard. So no birds in the bath again. So good morning, Myra. Lovely to have you here as well. Now we will get into the card spread and reading what the meanings might be for us today. Remember, it is a general card spread reading only, so you yourselves need to be tuning into your psychic senses as well, those intuitive messages or what you feel about them, the gut feeling, or directly ask your spiritual guidance to come in and help you if you need it, because they're actually present with us all the time. Anyway, we just need to acknowledge and have that awareness. Good morning, Michelle. Lovely to have you here too. So I'm going to be switching over to the cards now, so tune in. Tune into that guidance you have. Now, we've got the regular cards, the spread as usual, and I usually start with the Owl card because it's one of my favourites as a gift. Our totem, the land type totem, and be bold, be italic, never regular. It's basically reinforcing, here you go, that lovely winky emoji type thing. There we go. It's focused. Be you. Be absolutely you. Now, the other one I use regularly is this one, the Inner Soul Guidance Oracle deck that Leanne, great friend of mine that I've worked with on our road trips, that unfortunately is where I was meant to be now, but we're going to have to reschedule that again at a later date. So there we go, the Inner Soul Oracle from Leanne and Deb. And it is the Stork card this morning that's been chosen, that chose to be seen. And it is a time for spiritual beginnings and the birth of new things. So do expect some unexpected news. It'll be good news, I can tell you that. So just have that awareness and intention to move about your day, having an openness to receive and being ready to start something new. We don't really need to see the number. It is 38 though, which brings it to 11, which is a stronger energy around those numbers with connections and the angels. So there we go. And here we are. Whoops. The comments are starting to shift on me. So good morning, Nat. Lovely to have you here. We've got Alison. Yes, you've caught me live this time, and it is wonderful to see you. So thank you for popping in. And good morning to you, Sarah, as well. Lovely to have you here, as always. And Rosie, still on York Peninsula, I presume, and having a wonderful time, I hope. To go through Minleton, that's my birthplace. And good morning. And I love that. The trees, yes, you've noticed already. The tree is there and balanced by the clover. Fantastic spread, actually. I quite love it. It's beautiful. You love being you. I love being me too. Each and every one of you, it's not a should. It is. Love you. So thank you for that reminder, Rosie. I love that you've done that. Beautiful. So here we go with the spread. I nearly forgot where I actually put my Apple Pencil. It's my pointer. So the 5-card spread as usual. We have the energy in the left of the cross is the tree is in the home space. We've got the clover here in the workspace today. Wonderful, wonderful news. We have the mature woman, and I'm pretty sure she's in the unexpected, as she was yesterday. So it's interesting how the spread brings trends sometimes, continues onward with the same message. And we've got the dog in the arrow space, that's the bottom of the cross. So he's shifted down, he or she. And in the center, we've actually got the tower as that pivot and the outcome position. So it's a really good spread from what I'm just feeling. The energy for today is going to be fantastic. With the tree in our home space, it's again those deep roots. Now, I'm not sure if it was in there yesterday. And it's wobbling purely because I'm trying to get my camera, my phone that this isn't the iPhone, it's the Samsung one. And I actually have got the photos stored on that as to each one, where they were, what day. No, it was 2 days ago that we had the tree in the home space. So it is repeating, but it's not repeating, because nothing is ever going to be the same again just because it was in the same space. So situations have shifted on as you've actually moved forward in your day and experiencing where you're at, doing what you do, being who you are. And so Rosie, today you're heading from Port Vincent to Hummock Station near Snowtown today. We'll be camping there for a week. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Could be a bit cool, wouldn't it? Camping. Whoa. Good morning, Keza. Lovely to have you here. Yes. Peanuts. Yes. Tower of Strength, and you all through the middle. Yes, it is. It's actually great energies. It's what I'm feeling. So here we go. That tree, it really is continuing to keep our roots grounded in Mother Earth, to be in our home space in a deep, connected way. So it really is looking at self and in connection with who we have around us as part of our family. And the one family, in a way, you don't choose, but you do. In our soul contracts, we have made those choices, but we're not openly aware of them here in this now. So just know that whatever your destiny is, whatever your plan is in life, it is as you have chosen. And that increases once we really acknowledge to self that, look, this is where I'm meant to be, and bring in those positive energies about continuing that pathway that we're on in its truth, inner truth. It's not what others tell us is true. It's what we know in our own senses. And sometimes it does bring that knowing without knowing, the questions we don't know to ask, because all that sort of stuff. It really does, though, once we trust in what this pathway is and what potential we have in our fullness, we can be that full fruiting tree, bringing all that it's needing to this earth awareness now. So, and especially in your home space. So if there's any difficulties or there's any sort of feeling of constriction and the rest, nurture yourself in that way that you are going to flourish, like we care for our gardens and that type of thing, and bring that fullness of fruition to our space in our home. And that does include friendships as well, or it can. It's by your choice as far as friends go. Family, you can't choose. It's already been chosen genetically because of what your tree of life has been worked on, worked out. All of that, the soul contract. So we're moving over to the workspace. Absolute good luck. It's going to bring forward whatever you intend as a good luck, what you feel, bring in those lovely, loving, fun, good luck emotions, that it's going to all work in its flow for your benefit, for the benefit of others as well, for the benefit of the whole global aspect. When you put that intention into the energy that you're moving through and flowing with, that's going to bring these, and here is a bit more of that gardening analogy. We've got that beautiful verdant green colour in the clover leaves and the the foliage that's there in and all around. It's a beautiful colour of the green. The grass and the branches and leaves of the trees, the greens, and it just feels so earthy. It feels so connected. It feels so right. Have that energy of the lucky stuff coming in. As our unexpected, we have got the mature woman again. She definitely was in the cards yesterday, same space. I'm just verifying that with my phone. Definitely was. So it's still that nurturing. We are going to need to continue on with that process of mother nurture, feminine nurture, that soft, loving space of care and love in either the home or the workspace. Allow that is that more feminine to be part of your day, to bring up whatever is needed to be helped by or help others in the same way of a nurturing, beautiful energy of that mature woman. Definitely a lot of wisdom coming in. So be open and aware of that, not wary, aware and open for that nurturing. We shift down to the dog. Now, the dog was yesterday in that central pivot. I did have that emphasis because of, the results from Peanuts' lump and stuff. And in my role, it is the caring for her. She's not sick or anything. She is unsettled, admittedly, because she's had the bit of attention from a vet and the rest, and she actually still doesn't mind going back there. She'll go in very easily, be checked over and had things done, and she's very happy to not have the cone on. She's wanting to go out and play a bit more now. So it's being ready. That's our role, is being ready at the drop of a hat to really take notice, being open to the listening and the talking conversation with whoever it is, including the body language side of it. It's not just what is our verbals and the words that we use. It is the wholeness of who we are in our innate nature and our personality and our character, just to be who we are in readiness for whatever is going to be the fun in the day, the exercise, the healthy, the whatever you feel is important for you in your life. So that's what I'm feeling with this. And I do have an appointment now set for her specialist appointment next week. So I'll keep you posted on Peanuts because I know you care. So thank you. And Kim's on her way to work. I just noticed your lovely little smiley face. Good morning, Kim. So as we move to that central card of the Tower, it gives strength, the foundations of what we as humans create in the buildings that we build, the structures that we put in place. It's that connection that we have with our Mother Nature in the form of that is really solid and long-term in the trees, in our home space being so important, and that can be short-lived but beneficial for the time, because clover is an annual. It will die off and then it will regrow the next year from self-seeding, that type of thing. Well, I think that's the type of plant it is. I love seeing clover. I love finding four-leaf clovers. And here we have our connection, that the way that we interact with our natural environment is important, to put good foundations, to know that what we are doing, what our influence in our space is going to be sustainable, is going to be able to have that solid foundation to build up what we're needing for living our good life and helping others build the structures and towers, and because it can mean the government system behind what we need to get for permissions for buildings, for any type of thing that we're, environmental impact studies, if we're in business for something that's going to affect it, all sorts of things that can be involved with building our life, the needs we have in the way that we're doing our business, in the way that we're living in our homes, could be family courts and all sorts. It's just having that wonderful energy of good flow and good luck today in continuing to create that is from our solid foundation of being who we are, of being that person who is ready to nurture others and ourselves and our loving, our fur babies, our beautiful pets, but also the creatures around and about in nature, in any aspect, because we are all here as that oneness of a global world. Okay, so that by the end of our day, we are going to feel that security of knowing in ourselves that our part in this structure of building the earth as we need it, even our own little space and environment in the home and where we work, it is important in the whole structure of what we have globally. And we'll rest in knowing that our part that we've had to do with that through our day really is something we can be satisfied, happy, and love the end results. Just be grateful. At the end of the day, as you lay your head on your pillow, be grateful for what has been your part in that through your day to day. So work toward that end, that's the result you're going to be going to have. It really is important how we think our reality into that flow of manifesting the absolute actions that we put into it. It does become our reality once our thoughts and intentions toward what are your intentions, what is your end goal, what are you expecting and wanting out of your life, and what you're doing in it, within it, and those that you have around you. Intentions really are a huge part of what life is. The same as what comes to mind as because I do still use this device. I've got that camera off. I still do use my Healy almost every day. And this works from vibrations and energies and quantum science. It is intention that is a huge part in having the results come forward as a reality with devices such as that. And it's really also, it's really part of what our inner soul plan is, that connection of soul, heart, and the spirit world. Is it a world? Is it within us already? It's delving into your own understanding of what is the completeness of who you are. Who is the completeness of who you are? It's all of that sometimes we can wonder. And let's go for a wander with the dogs. Go for a walk and really enjoy this life that we're living. That's what we're here for, is to live a life of fullness, completeness, and most of all, unconditional love to share with each other, that we're on the right paths with each other. And here we go from Deirdre. So glad Peanuts is healing and showing signs. Not wanting to play. Yeah, look, she was agitated. She's wanting to play now, so it's really good. Wanting to get up a bit and move. I think there might have been a bit of irritation on the leg itself. I'm not going to stress it too much, for I won't be going walking too often yet. I'll wait and see if they, get a clearance from the specialist. So, and you was already feeling good about today, and this layout is definitely confirmation of that. So you have a wonderful day too, and thank you for that blessing of a wonderful day. And Keza, thank you as well, and the best to everyone. Thank you. We do have, it is the beautiful spread today. Thank you, Anna. And from you as well, Sarah. Look, I thank you for acknowledging it. It's spirit really is reminding us that there is so much connection through so many different avenues. Good spread, Myra, the avenues of, we do need to go exploring and being in touch with all of those. As you find the way that you need to be doing that, it is the right way. And I find the same here, that Sarah, you found Reiki helped your fur baby. I've certainly been doing Reiki with Peanuts as well, and sending the Healy energies through for her as well. I'll have that on after this so that she can gain some benefit too, because I know it does. I know that it works. So all different ways of getting healing energies vibrating by whatever means. It's that intention that's the important part, and it's the healing that comes through in all different ways. And, it's trust. It does come back to trusting inner self, trusting our connections and all that is who we are. So there you go. That's my little preachy for today. I'll leave it at that. And there you go. So we're having the $5 readings on Friday night. Look, I might end up creating that as part of the show as regular. I was more testing that to see if the link worked. I'm fine now it is. So I'll offer that opportunity for people to get that little bit extra on a Friday night. So it was fun. Thoroughly enjoyed doing that. So, and thank you, Liz. Oh, good morning, and thank you for that. And you have a great day too. And definitely Reiki energy healing is amazing. Absolutely. It's well worth doing training as a Reiki healer. I sometimes, look, I won't go into my opinion on that. That's a whole new show itself as far as healing and all sorts of things like that. It's not for this right now. So we'll look at that at probably put in another show at some other point. So thank you, Myra. Thank you. And look, keep being the best you. It really is keeping in touch with you, your spiritual guidance, and that knowingness of you as an absolute, unique, wonderful human being a one in the part of the whole and all the energies that interconnect together. It's absolutely beautiful. And thank you. So there you go. Good night, Myra. And yes, light workers, absolutely. And thank you, Alison. So we'll see you tomorrow morning at the 8 o'clock or whatever happens through the rest of the day. Until then, keep being the best you and blessings. Namaste. Bye. Oops, didn't hit the stop button properly.